All right, I've been holding off on this one for a while. I'm your host, Eos Pantera, and this is Inner Fetish. And this is Uranus. I shit you not. This is actually called the Uranus. Right there. And I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be so funny. And that was like a year ago, and they've been on the shelf to-do list. So I decided today was the day. The QDC Uranus, a $250 IEM. I had to look it up because I had no concept of how much Uranus costs. I'm gonna use that word so much. So much. Do I get right into the sound? Do I talk about how they look? They look spectacular. Like, we got the purple and the blue and the different clears, and they're nice looking with the back, and it says Uranus on the side of your head. It says QDC on both, but on Uranus on your left anus. The wire is a 4-wire twist. It's nothing spectacular. It's kind of a little underwhelming for a $200 IEM. It uses a QDC. Oh, wait a second. Isn't that the style of connector? Is this the brand that originated this fucking nightmarish connector? Isn't that a QDC connector? Now I have to, I don't know. Anyway, that almost didn't go back in. So I've had these for a long while, and they are what style? It's a one dynamic, one balanced. $250. It's a bit pricey. And don't worry, everybody. You don't have to buy my anus. I mean Uranus. The Uranus it's fine. The wallpaper available in the Horde. Thank you for my sponsors for this video, who don't know who they are because I changed that link remotely from the future with awesomeness. So let me just talk about my anus. I mean Uranus a little bit more. Very heavy in the bottom end, but also strangely like muddy. And that's like being honest. That's not like trying to do an anus joke about butts and mud. I actually have them here on the IFI Zencan. And I don't have X based on because I've got enough bass. I've got the 3D effect on, which usually I don't advise because it makes things sound weird. But these IEMs sound so weird by default that like there's a hollowness to the mids and highs, like something's out of phase and broken, that when I put it in 3D mode, it actually sounds clearer. I've never experienced that ever in a thing, never mind like $200 IEM, where the 3D mode actually enhances clarity. It's like it fixes something. So I've been shuffling around Yoshi Horikawa. And like they don't sound terrible. Like I wouldn't vomit from listening to them or shit my pants if we're sticking with the Uranus theme, but there's something not right. Something does not sound right. And I don't think it's bit rot from sitting on my shelf. If I take these out of here and I plug them into here, if there's no vocals, you could almost be like, all right, these are fine. They're a little bit soft, a little bit dull in the high end, but as soon as you get someone singing, a lot of orchestral. I have infinite orchestral. Judy Garland, Over the Rainbow, please. Yeah, no, it sounds like everything's in phase except for the human voice, and then it's out of phase and backwards and behind you. And I'm like, what? So here, I'll shut off the 3D here. And I'll unplug this, and I'll plug this into here. Let's do a different alternate take of Over the Rainbow. X bass, not needed. 3D, like, focuses it. So it's like, what is happening in Uranus? I want to give a full approval to this packaging though, because like you could see the IEMs through a window. So the little QDC in the corner, watch this. We open it up, multiple QR codes that are way too close together, it won't work. And then you have this cool like double, actually this detached because the glue's been sitting there for so long. This is supposed to be attached to this, like that's how you opened it up. And look at that, that's a nice presentation. And look at the case, it's different from all the other cases I've ever reviewed so far. It's got stitching on the inside, got a little lip here. Magnet. This is a nice case. It's a little too thick to be personal. like carried around. Here's your tip selection. Some people like a ball on their Uranus, and some people like a double flange Uranus. So you got extra large, just as large as extra large, and then medium and small to put on Uranus. And it came with 2 more balls, Uranus. All right, so right now Beatles' Lady Madonna is playing, and it's like a acoustic, this sounds perfectly normal, great even. $200 IEM, easy. The problem is, as soon as I'm fixing it already. So hold on, let me yeah, no, it literally sounds like someone's taking the person who's singing and then grabs their nose. So Madonna's singing, or Beatles are singing, and then all of a sudden it sounds like this. Now we're singing soon with the Beatles, and it's like and put it in 3D mode, and then it works. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just glad to finally, Uranus will be in my yard sale. It's $250. I bid on it. Bid $71.83. That's what I feel like at this price point, $250. You have a million other options that I wouldn't buy these. These are a fucking 4 on the recommendation scale from 0 to 10. 10 being you have to own them. 0 being they're garbage and burn them. 5 being like These are definitely below They actually have something physically wrong. Like physically, there's something wrong with the way these sound. I don't care how many times you look at the graph. Oh, by the way, this can apply to DAP, CD, MP3, iPhone, and iPad. You can apply this. Patented acoustic cavity, custom drivers, many times tuned by professionals, natural integration and excellent sound quality. Numerous stars recognized and witnessed QDC first-class quality. Yes, we're not aliens at all. It's so much better when you put on 3D. It's like it fixes a phasing issue. It's so fucking weird. But that said, when you don't have vocals, the bass is smooth and punchy. It's got good soundstage, but that soundstage might be the phasing issue. Like Foster the People Miss You. No one's singing in it. It's just now they're singing. Wait, you know what's that song that plays out of phase voices? Oh God, I had it in my test demos, my demos. What are the odds of me finding the demo? Alt J, left hand free. Fuck, what's the name of the track that plays the where are we? What the hell is going on? Oh fuck! Does it start with an I? Wait, H. Helsing, Haywire, Hashim, Harry, Halo. Nope. Imogen Heap. Hide and Seek. The song I was looking for is Imogen Heap's Hide and Seek. Let's take this out of that mode. Are we? All right, well, it's not a phase issue because that song plays people singing completely out of phase in 2 different speakers. And it sounds that way by default. When I put the 3D, it centers it a little bit more, which is probably opposite of what the 3D button should be doing. It's so fucking weird. Anyway, if you'd like some weird-ass IEMs, you know what? These sound great. Just with Imogen Heap. Just Hide and Seek. Me round. Oh, let me help you out. Alexa, play Imogen Heap Hide and Seek. Okay, good. Sorry if that actually triggered your things. You should really change it to Computer or Echo or Amazon, because those are set way less. What if you named your daughter Alexa and she's like 6 years old now, and it's like, you fucks, you dirty fucks. Like right now, it sounds like a $200 IEM. This is a quality sound and focus, and the low end is solid and it's creamy and not offensive. It's broken when you play anything that's not a completely out of phase fucking mess. Imogen Heap's Hide and Seek is an out of phase mess. I really should hear it in stereo and not just on an echo dot, so... Alex Clare, I Won't Let You Down sounds good too, but it's also a very echoey track. They're singing with a lot of room presence. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Either way, I got Uranus on this channel. And since this is in-ear fetish, I guess any sort of word that a child would go anus it has to get pushed forward. It just does. That sounds good. Postmodern Jukebox sounds out of phase. Switch this straight to 3D. Yeah, no. 3D on, better. Just threw that shit real hard. So these will be in the yard sale. 1st to the 10th of every month, I sell a bunch of stuff that I'm like, you know what? I like it, or I don't like it, or I love it, but I can't keep it in my house. So these beautiful my beautiful Uranus is have to go. With their QDC case and their little QDC pink, very pink anus box. And you can find them there on the yard sale, which I didn't promote the yard sale this month. On this, what's today? It was still early enough. I'm going to go make a post on In-Ear Fetish on this channel, on the community thing, to tell people that that's going on. Because they don't announce it. You might not even know. There's like 7,500 people here that are watching, I think, if my numbers have gone well. Anyway, link to Uranus in the description. That wallpaper, available in the Horde. Some amps and things, and I'll see you in 2 days. And thanks to my sponsorship again. Thank you for sponsoring whoever's sponsoring. And I'll see you all later with my anus.